Welcome back to Stoic Loading, your go-to channel for raw, relatable advice on attraction, psychology, and the deeper truths behind human connection. Here's the thing most men never realize. When a woman is developing feelings for you, she'll rarely say it outright. Instead, her emotions will leak through small, subconscious behaviors that psychologists call emotional leakage. These signs are so subtle that if you're not paying attention, you'll miss them completely. But once you understand them, you'll never second guess if she's into you again. We'll cover 13 powerful signs, backed by science, real-life examples, and the exact way you should respond to each one. And trust me, I'm saving the most powerful confirmation sign for last. Let's dive in. Sign 1. She mirrors your energy without realizing it. Psychologists call this unconscious mimicry. When a woman starts copying your tone, gestures, or even posture without realizing it, it means her brain is aligning with yours. Example, you lean back in your chair, and seconds later, she does the same. You take a sip of your drink, she takes hers. She uses the same slang or expressions you do. Why it matters? The brain does this with people it feels safe and connected to. Mirror neurons fire when we like someone, making us physically synchronize. How to respond? Lean into it, literally. If she matches your vibe, smile and say, "We're totally in sync today." It makes her realize the connection is mutual, without you having to say a word. Sign 2. She uses future tense language with you. If she casually drops lines like, "We should try that restaurant someday," imagine us traveling there together. Or, "When we go hiking," she's mentally placing you in her future. This is called future pacing, and it's one of the clearest signs she's emotionally invested. Example, you mention you like Italian food, and she instantly says, "Next time we go out, we're getting pasta." That's not casual. That's her brain quietly testing the idea of us. How to respond? Play along. Sounds like a plan. I'm holding you to that. This keeps the door open for more bonding moments. Sign 3. She opens up about her vulnerabilities. Women don't just share their struggles with anyone. If she tells you about her childhood fears, insecurities, or personal challenges, she's showing trust, the foundation of attraction. Why it matters? Vulnerability is emotional intimacy. Dr. Brené Brown's research shows that sharing personal truths builds a sense of safety and belonging. Example, she admits she's nervous about an upcoming presentation. She talks about a failed relationship in detail. How to respond? Don't fix it. Just listen, validate, and say, "Thanks for trusting me with that." That acknowledgement is more attractive than you think. Sign 4. She remembers the tiny details you've told her. This one's simple but powerful. If she recalls small things you've said, your favorite snack, your pet's name, that one time you mentioned a childhood hobby, she's paying attention on purpose. Why it matters? Selective memory means selective value. She's storing these details because you matter to her. Example, weeks later, she brings your favorite drink without you asking. Or she says, "How did that meeting go you were worried about?" It's smile and say, "Wow, you remembered that." It plants the seed that you notice her noticing you. Sign 5. She asks for your opinion on personal matters. When a woman seeks your perspective on her career, friendships, or life decisions, she's not just making conversation. She values your judgment and sees you as a trusted partner. Example, she says, "Do you think I should take this job offer?" Or, "What's your take on this situation?" Why it matters? It's a sign she's inviting you into her decision-making circle, something she won't do for just any guy. How to respond? Give thoughtful advice without trying to dominate. Say, "Here's what I do, but I trust you'll make the call that's right for you." This balances respect with influence. Sign 6. She playfully challenges you. Flirty teasing is a primal attraction tool. If she jokingly calls you out, debates you over small topics, or dares you to try something, she's engaging in playful tension. Why it matters? Studies show that playful conflict releases dopamine, the good feel chemical, which makes interactions addictive. Example, she says, "There's no way you can beat me at chess," or "Bet you can't cook as well as you claim." How to respond? Match her playfulness. "Is that a challenge? Careful, I always win." This reinforces the positive emotional loop that keeps her coming to you with her highs and eventually her lows. Sign 7. She finds excuses to spend time with you. Whether it's a, "Hey, can you help me with this?" or a, "I'm bored, what are you doing?" she's creating opportunities for connection. Why it matters? People make time for what matters. If she keeps finding reasons to be near you, that's intentional. Example, she asks you to join her for errands, study sessions, or random coffee runs. Accept when you can, but keep some mystery. "Sure, but you're starting to make me think you enjoy my company or something." This signals security without playing games. Sign 8. She shares her wins with you first. When something exciting happens in her life, a promotion, a new hobby, even finding a great deal online, and you're the first person she wants to tell, it means you've become her emotional priority. Why it matters? Psychologists call this emotional primacy. The people we contact first are usually the ones we trust most and want to impress. Example, she texts you, "Guess what? I nailed that interview," or calls you immediately after good news. Celebrate with her. Say, "That's amazing. I knew you'd crush it." You're reinforcing the positive emotional loop that keeps her running to you with her highs and, eventually, her lows. Sign 9. She gets a little jealous over other women. She might not come out and say, "I'm jealous," but you'll notice subtle hints, asking about a female friend you mentioned, teasing you about someone liking your post, or giving short answers when another woman is around. Why it matters? A mild level of jealousy is a sign of emotional investment. It means she sees you as valuable and fears losing that connection. Example, you mention you grabbed lunch with a female coworker, and she replies, "Oh, interesting. And how's she doing?" with a raised eyebrow. How to respond? Keep it light, but reassuring. "You're still my favorite lunch date." This signals security without playing games. Sign 10. She finds reasons for physical touch. A touch on the arm when she laughs, a playful shove when you tease her, adjusting your collar just because. These are micro-escalations, small, casual ways she bridges physical distance. Why it matters? Touch releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. In attraction, physical closeness is a natural progression from emotional closeness. Example, you're talking and she brushes lint off your shirt or squeezes your shoulder when she walks past. How to respond? Accept it confidently. Don't flinch or overreact. Instead, mirror back a small, friendly touch later. This creates a rhythm of comfortable physicality. Sign 11. She laughs more around you. Not just polite chuckles, real laughter, the kind that makes her cover her face, lean forward, or even snort. Why it matters? Laughter is a universal signal of comfort, trust, and enjoyment. Studies from the University of Kansas found that shared laughter is one of the top indicators of romantic compatibility. Example, you make an average joke and she bursts out laughing, or she starts giggling before you even finish your sentence. How to respond? Keep the playful energy flowing. Humor builds rapport and lowers defenses, two ingredients for deeper attraction. Sign 12. She uses we instead of I. Language reveals mindset. When she says, "We should try this," or "We'd be good at that," she's mentally merging your identities. Why it matters? This is called inclusive pronoun usage, and research by Dr. James Pennebaker shows it's one of the strongest predictors of relational closeness. Example, instead of saying, "I want to go hiking," she says, "We should go hiking together." How to respond? Play along with her frame. "We do make a pretty good team, don't we?" This affirms the bond she's already feeling. Sign 13. She shares inside jokes only you two understand. Inside jokes are mini bonds, little private worlds within the bigger world. When she creates them with you, she's building a sense of us against the world. Why it matters? These shared references create emotional exclusivity, which strengthens attraction. Example, a random phrase, a mispronounced word, or a funny incident you both witnessed becomes your thing. She brings it up weeks later with a smirk. How to respond? Keep it alive. Call back to the joke at unexpected moments. It reinforces that shared connection. The most powerful sign, she lets her guard down completely. This is the ultimate confirmation that she's catching feelings. She shows you sides of herself no one else sees. The messy hair, the unfiltered thoughts, the quiet moments when she's not on. Why it matters? True attraction isn't about perfection. It's about safety. When she feels safe enough to be fully herself without worrying about judgment, that's